Hello, everybody. This is Sapna from Sapna Master IELTS, and my WhatsApp group is Masterclass IELTS. If you want to join that, you can just text me. The details will be given in the description box. I hope you are liking the video, and I am sharing the recent reading exam as well as the writing task which came on 20th February 2021. Today, I'm going to share the same. The screen is in front of you. If you want to see that, you can just have a look that a task is given in front of you. I'll be sharing you the details, the topic of it. But first of all, you need to watch till the end so that you come to know about what kind of vocabulary is required here. And also you need to share, you need to hit the bell button. And also you will you will be sharing it with maximum number of people. I hope you like the video because I am coming with various things which are new and recent related to the IELTS exam. So uh, stick to this channel. I hope you are regularly watching it and you are looking for the recent updates. So let's don't waste time. We'll go with the topic which came on 20th February 2021. That was in India and it was an evening slot. The question is, in many countries, the proportion of senior citizens is steadily increasing. Does this trend have more positive or negative impact on the society? So what I'll do is, in many countries, the proportion of senior citizens, elderly people, that is steadily increasing, gradually increasing. So if this has a positive trend or positive effect or the negative effects on the society, we are going to discuss about that. And for more introduction, I'll be giving you the model introduction. That will be the sample answer related to it. What kind of words or synonyms can be used? I have also mentioned my YouTube channel, that is Sapna Master IELTS. The Facebook page is masterclass.ielts. Instagram is masterclass.ielts. I have my Telegram channel, that is Masterclass IELTS, where you can get all the vocabulary and the recent questions there. And my WhatsApp group, if you want to join that, you have to text me 7986306731. You have to text me on that. So let's move ahead. If you want to know, like I have given, when we are going to write about the intro part, what we need to do is we need to find out the paraphrasing, how to do the paraphrasing. So I have given two model introductions, the sample answers of it. The first one is, thanks to the technological and scientific advancement, when students write like it undoubtedly or undeniably it is, or nowadays, that is very repetitive and it is a memorized answer. So the examiner comes to know that you have this thing in your mind and you have crammed it and you're just puking out here, right? When you will vomit there, all the crammed answers, all the crammed words, and you will just mug up and just write it with here. And after a certain point, you will write your own language. In that case, what will happen? What will you is that is the simple one, and where you will make a mistake and you will be caught, and the examiner will come to know that you have, this is not your vocabulary, this is just a learned one, and you will get trapped and you will get less bands, right? So make sure that you do not use the memorized words and the phrases. Make sure if you do not understand, you are not able to understand this, you can watch my avoid my mistakes video, right? You can check that because that will be really helpful, what kind of sentences should be written and all. Now coming to the intro part. In intro part, we have seen the technological and the scientific advancement. People's lives have become significantly progressed, particularly in the human health with the most modern applications. So there has been a remarkable increase in the expectancy, which has a positive as well as the negative impact on the societies. So what I have done is I have used as a whole, I thought globally and had a positive global perspective. And I wrote about the life expectancy instead of writing the proportion of senior citizens. So I wrote about the life expectancy of the people, which means they are getting aged. They are elderly people. First of all, I gave just a small general statement which included all the words, and then In the outline sentence, I gave what I am going to write in the whole paragraph. If you want to change it, this is the model introduction to where you can talk about with the advancement of science and medicine, people are enjoying a longer life than before in many countries. So the population growth word is here, and as a result, these reasons lead the fact that in many countries the proportion is growing faster, right? There it was written steadily increasing. Here it is making the older people is growing faster. So you can also change here the word, and this has both the positive and the negative effect. Whether you want to write effect or the consequences, you can change the word according to your feasibility. Now, what will you write in the body paragraphs? Because they're talking about the positive, do they have a positive effect or the negative effect? So you're going to talk about both. So I have written, I've given both the points so that it helps you out. So sample answer one, in which I'm going to talk about the positive things. On the one hand, the increasing number of older people shows positive aspects. Now, what are the positive aspects? Because the healthcare system in the country, that will increase, that will become quite high. So economic condition, better lifestyle, and the good food, healthier food, longer life expectancy, and mortality rate will come down. Then the public health services will improve. See, these are the reasons which I have given. So the government will provide better medication, better health services to the people, and some sectors, like I have written here, I have mentioned here, some sectors like teaching, research, and politics, they require the older people, extensive experience, complete experience, right? In that sector, obviously, the mature people, the experienced people, the elderly people, they are going to help. Okay, now coming to the sample answer two, where again I'm talking about the positive things. Why I have given two things? Because you will get ample amount of words, the vocabulary, and in this case, it will be helping out you so that you get a lot of ideas how to write this kind of question. At first, older people are more experienced, as I told you. They can contribute more by counseling the younger generation because they have experienced teachers, as I told you earlier. So they are the witness of history. They are the interface. They are the connection with the past. And they can reveal the past to us in a better way, practically, than the others. Obviously, the younger generation is not much aware about it. The elder people can help us out. So this can be the answer. Now, coming to the body paragraph 2, where you will talk about the negative side also. So in sample answer 1, I have, in spite of significant values, don't just cram and again, don't just cram and don't write the same on the contrary, on the other hand, because these are the memorized words again, and the examiner will come to know that you have used the connectors and the discourse markers, which are already repeated, and you will get less band score. So I will recommend not to use these kind of words. Instead of that, I have written just in spite of significant values that elderly can bring to the society, there are some negative implications which might put the government that they have a burden on it. And what kind of burden? Heavier pension, the medical facilities, the healthcare. Obviously, it will exacerbate the population level, right? Overpopulation. This will even worsen the situation. Then overloaded facilities, that hospitals, retirement homes, and housing provision, each and everything will be provided. Social welfare from the government. So this kind of thing will be provided from the government, and the government will have this kind of burden. This can be harmful or detrimental for the government part. Now, sample answer 2, where I have another word, that is, on the other hand, I've written there on the other hand for the basic students. The growing number of senior citizens always use different word. Elderly people, senior citizens, the person who are experienced, you can use, don't write the same word again and again because this is gonna deteriorate your level, has some negative consequences. As the number of old people increases, the higher budget for retirement houses and medical services will also increase, definitely. The percentage of working class people decreases, and this will be the direct impact on economic progress. then the mortality rate of the country also increase, and it will cause a serious population problem for the country. So this can be the negative side. Now coming to the conclusion part, obviously you will write just 4 paragraphs here. So when you're talking about the conclusion part, you have to reiterate everything, but you cannot start with to reiterate or I am going to reiterate, because that is again one and the same thing. Means you are using the same word that everybody is using. Try to be unique. Try to think something out of the box, but not so out of the box that the examiner comes to that, yes, you have learned this. Coming to the sample one, where the conclusion is given. The conclusion is the constant proliferation. Proliferation means increasing, the fostering in the aging population has been obviously creating both benefits and the burdens. So instead of writing advantages, disadvantages, the pros and cons, I have given both benefits and burdens. And this will, what should the government do? The government should implement the aging friendly policies and efficient programs so as to mitigate these issues and negative influences. And obviously, it will increase the people's standard of living also. Right? So this can be the one conclusion, which was very simple, very precise, and with the synonyms. And I use the same thing which was there in the intro part. Coming to the sample answer 2, in conclusion, very simple, despite of all the advantages, a very good discourse marker, increasing number of senior people in a country has some disadvantages as well. I personally believe, because they ask about, if they ask about your opinion on it, then you will write like this. I personally believe, otherwise just avoid it. A country should focus on maintaining a balanced ratio for the population of different age groups. So this can also be the conclusion. The above one can also be the conclusion. So make sure whenever you are going to write, you have this kind of idea that your conclusion is linked to the intro part. And every body paragraph must have a main idea, means the topic sentence, and the rest of the paragraph is getting connected to it logically with the help of the connectors as well as the discourse markers. In this way, your task is complete. And this was the task which came on 20th February 2021 in India in evening slot. So you can also prepare and practice this. I'll be sharing more cue cards as well as the writing task very soon. And do watch all the videos which are related to the recent questions. I hope you liked it. And make sure that you share with each and everybody so that they can also get the benefit of it. I always say that. I always do that. So guys, all the very best. Do well. And those who are appearing for the IELTS exam in March, all the very best. Take care and prepare well, right?